I'm a good boy.
You're gay.
Yeah. Oh, nigga trying to that shit off. Nigga, you know you ain't a real gangster. The cringiest predator on TikTok. I saw a Hispanic motherfucker with tattoos on the thumbnail. So I don't know who this guy is. I've never seen him before. So let's find out about him.
You are not a member.
Oh shit.
Bro, honestly, all of that, they do not know who you are. So the moment you come impersonating something that you ain't, it's over for you, bro. If you ever go to jail, bro, they're gonna put you in gang unit. The moment
you calling this girl right here a wifey?
Who lines this nigga's eyebrows up? I ain't even gonna say too much.
Right? She's 51 backwards. Oh, hold on. We'll go to Exhibit C.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Mexican
51
here. I hope
back.
you're all doing well today. I'm not doing too bad myself. Today we're looking at an infamous TikToker known as Dkane. And some of y'all might know who this person
Dkane,
is.
what's up with the
Some of y'all
Canes,
might
bro?
not know. Dkane is a TikToker.
We got
who grew
Dkane,
up to
Dkane,
around
we
1.7
Kane.
million followers, and he originally got his big break by posting these types of videos.
My tip creaming right now. My tip sticky. Tip real sticky and moist.
Brother, what's that?
What's that, brother?
By the way, I
Dude, what the
wasn't the
fuck?
one who added that sound effect. That was all him. Now, if these thirst traps weren't cringe enough, Dkane would then be recruited into becoming a TikTok live demon.
Hey, don't hate on me.
a laugh for the first
Listen to me. Don't hate on me. I'm about to hit 100K on Instagram, little bro.
Okay, champ. Every time he went live with me, he was at 60K, right?
What?
You were at 64K. Don't lie.
What is this, the Edgar multiverse or some shit? What am I watching? Thanks for the galaxy. Thanks for the galaxy, head ass. Anyways, Mr. Dkane would ride away on the TikTok live hype, and he kind of became this gimmicky type character that was getting made fun of all the time and poked fun at.
Yeah, because what the fuck is this nigga's eyebrows?
You'll be back! Emus can't help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual!
For being zesty, which was pretty funny to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
This girl got lashes on.
Holy shit.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, he's finally coming out. Who got lashes on? Hell, I'll rock his world like that. What?
Nah, the way this nigga's moving his head and
Let me
everything.
throw these on today.
I'm confuzzled.
Bro.
Bro, you heard him. I'm trying to build a puzzle.
And by the way, this goofy goober's named Lalo. He's actually a good guy in the story. There's his TikTok. But Mr. Dkane would collab with Lalo pretty often, and that's how Dkane was able to basically just farm free followers. He'd just show up on TikTok Live to get roasted by Lalo, and that was his method. TikTok Live also has this sort of begging method where all you have to do is just beg the people watching your live stream to follow you and like the stream. And like from what I've seen, it's like a pretty popular method that hella TikTok live streamers use when they're trying to grow. And best believe that that was a way for Mr. Dkane to farm followers.
The top left of your screen, if you don't already follow me, everybody click the follow button at the top left of your screen and follow me right now. Make sure you follow me right now. Everybody click the follow button at the
See, that's the type of shit that would make me want to leave a stream immediately. Or live, or whatever the fuck you call it. Niggas would be like, oh, you see them niggas with the egg and shit? And they be like slowly peeling the egg. Be like, oh, I almost got it. Oh. Like, well, shut the fuck up. You a grown ass man doing this shit, bro. What the fuck? I can't, like, I don't care how much money it generates. I could never hop on and do the NPC method or the begging method. That's just weird, bro.
You can't. I just noticed your caterpillars, they're getting bigger.
So yeah, he was pretty much notoriously known on TikTok as the zesty Edgar that would get roasted on live 24/7. And it got to the point where people were even making nicknames for this dude, like the Confuzzled guy.
I'm confuzzled.
And yeah, at first everything was pretty lighthearted. Lalo was making fun of Mr. Confuzzled guy on TikTok Live. It was funny, Dkane was taking the jokes, they were both farming followers, things were alright. Everything was kumbaya.
You are the comedy, but you can't do comedy. Like, you understand what that means?
Like, are you trying, like, what are you trying to do?
Until it got to a point.
Because those tattoos, I feel like it's just betraying an image that you're really not.
Nigga, his tattoos is egregious. Holy shit. Yeah.
What would you do?
I probably laugh.
Exactly. You wouldn't touch me, brother.
Dkane was a wannabe gang member. Now, by this point, with how many fake gangsters we've looked at on the channel, I'm starting to think that this is like some type of pandemic or some shit. Like, there's got to be like a poser pandemic that's happening right now as we speak. Bro. It's getting bad. And this shit's got to be a sickness of some kind. I know you guys see those face tats, and if you look closely, he has the number 13 in the middle of his eyebrows. You'll also notice that he's of Hispanic descent. For the people who are putting two and two together, this guy was trying to act like a MS-13 gang member, which some of you might know about and some of you might not. For those who don't know who and what MS-13 is, MS-13 is a violent street gang that started in Los Angeles in the 1980s, originally formed by Salvadorian immigrants. It spread across the US and Central America, gaining a reputation for brutal crimes like drug trafficking, extortion, and extreme violence. And I asked ChatGPT how to get initiated into MS-13, and from what ChatGPT knows, apparently the most common method is a brutal beating by multiple members, usually lasting 13 seconds. The goal isn't to just survive, but to show resilience and loyalty. Goddamn. 2, commit a crime. Some recruits have to commit violent acts like murder, robbery, or attacking a rival gang member to prove their worth. This is how they test someone's willingness to go all in for the gang. And 3, sexual initiation. In some cases, female recruits are given the option of being jumped in or being sexually exploited by the members. Ugh. So yeah, you get the...
That shit is... I ain't saying too much about that.
Picture. MS-13 is a violent gang that Dkane was repping on his forehead. But it wasn't long until people started pressing him about his quote-unquote affiliation.
Were you a 13? You sureño?
You know what I'm saying? 1-3.
Are you sureño or not?
Is that 1-3 life?
Where you from?
Why you asking where I'm from?
Yeah, where you from? What gang? Where at? What city?
I'm from Salvador.
You're from El Salvador?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What gang are you from?
This nigga is getting pressed in real time. Yeah.
Doing this on TikTok.
This nigga's a fake.
Oh, yeah. Bowen Park. Where are you from?
I'm a good boy.
You're gay.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, up on him.
Nigga trying to that shit off. Nigga, you know you ain't a real gangster. Come on, bro.
For those who didn't know who that was Lefty Gunplay, who's a rapper out of LA, and he knew a little thing or two about the streets. One would say he is very educated on it, so he easily sniffed out the fact that Dkane was a poser. And if we're being honest, I think it was pretty obvious from the jump that Dkane was a poser and not a gang member. If anything, he was just a tatted, nonchalant, zesty Edgar E-boy, begging for followers on TikTok Live. That's it. But he played into that gangster type aesthetic, but in reality,
what does this nigga have on his head, bro?
But he played into that gangster.
This nigga has a bowl cut and then the damn Zac Efron cut on top of it, bro. What the fuck?
Type aesthetic, but in reality, he was not lifting a finger on anyone except his ex-girlfriend and his grandma, which we will get to later. But yeah, after Lefty pressed Dkane, the word got out that he was a poser, and some people actually wanted to put this to the test in real life. So I guess some people caught him at the mall while he was just out randomly strolling, and they took his chain while recording.
Hey, bro. Are you gonna give me my phone? Go ahead. I don't need to call anybody. You gonna give me my shit? I'll give you a reason to call security. Go ahead, call right now. Are you gonna give me my shit? Right now, nigga, call security. Call security right fucking now, nigga. Why do you keep talking, bro? Do something already. Niggas, I'm waiting for you to hit. I'm gonna give you a reason fucking.
And after this point, that video went viral and the word went completely around town that he was a poser. And by this point, he had cemented himself as a lol cow. Also, the word got around town that he was 5'1". People had a field day with that information. But eventually, Lalo would press.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with being short, but if you short and you can't fight and you ain't strong or nothing, you ain't got no fight in you, bro, that's different. Shooting is a different thing entirely. I don't think that's really a show of manhood. That's just some different shit. I feel like you're a pussy if you just shoot. But if you don't know how to fight or you ain't even willing to fight, bro, and you short, niggas is gonna try you every day. Especially if you posing like this nigga.
About his quote-unquote affiliation and how he got his tattoo, and also how he managed to let someone snatch his chain.
Tell me why I had a lot of big homies, right? Earlier, they were all coming up to me. They're like, bro, like, hey, respect on what you were telling Dkane about that 13 on his face. He does it to take it out. You know, it's just...
You know this isn't the only place where I have a 13 tatted on me, right?
I mean, it don't matter where you got a tattoo. You shouldn't have a tattoo, bro. I'm just trying to like, you know.
If you were behind me, if you see me walking somewhere and you were behind me, you would see a big 13 on the back of my neck, and you already know what type of time I'm on.
I mean, you got your chain snatched. Obviously, you weren't on no timing.
Let me set this straight for everybody in the
If
live.
you're really down for your own hood, like you say you are, you would have swing while you're on ankle bracelet. Bro, and honestly, Dkane, when Lefty was telling you all that stuff, like, hey, where you from? You're like, bro, you know what it is. I got that 1 and that 3. You know what it, bro. Dkane, I promise you, Dkane. I'm not saying this in a bad way. You are not a member. Bro, honestly, all of that, they do not know who you are. So the moment you come impersonating something that you ain't, it's over for you, bro. I'm trying to put you on the right path, bro. I'm not hating on you. No, I'm not cloud chasing, none of that, because I'm the biggest. You know what it is, bro. But, like, bro, I'm telling you this for real, bro. Like, bro, you know that tattoos are always going to raise a lot of... Bro, that's the first thing that's going to raise questions about you. If you ever go to jail, bro, they're going to put you in gang unit. The moment
Even though Lalo tried to humble this guy 3 different
This
times.
nigga said, duh, like, oh my. If you seen Fantastic Four, the first one, the shit from 2005, and the thing grabbed Johnny's car and crumpled that shit up and threw that shit, that's what they would do to him if they put him in gang unit. This nigga is cooked.
I think even more than that. Dkane,
but he ain't going to jail. He's a good kid.
Their persona / aesthetic. He was desperately trying to convince everyone on TikTok Live that he was living that 13 lifestyle, when in fact he was just living that TikTok Live beggar lifestyle, while also posting cringe thirst traps in the process. And not gonna lie, getting face tats is an insane level of dedication for a persona. Like, that's just insanity. But eventually, this whole situation started to take an even darker turn somehow when another creator named Poncho, hey, we got the same name. Poncho had an interview with Dkane's alleged ex-girlfriend, where she made the claims that Dkane had allegedly beat his grandma, allegedly beat her, and allegedly got her pregnant while she was a minor.
Dkane is how old by chance?
23. Okay,
Mr. Confuso's 23. And then by chance, how old are you looking at right now?
17.
Okay. So let me say this, because some girls sometimes like to lie. So was Mr. Confuso about your age?
No, that was never. People keep saying that. No, I literally was like, go look at my famous birthday. So I did, and then it said 20. I was like, you're 20. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm 16. He's like, okay, that doesn't matter. As long as we don't tell anybody, you're gonna be an adult anyway. So that's what he said.
So you started dating him, whatever the case is, and then when did it start turning ugly? Like, how did you guys? Are you the one that allegedly was pregnant by him?
Yes, actually.
So you were embarazada by him?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, if you don't mind me asking, let's get serious here. If you don't mind me asking, what ended up happening?
How do I put it? He's psycho. He beats not only on females, he beats on his grandparents actually too. His grandma.
The abuelitos?
Yeah, those charges, he says, oh, look at my charges. 2 of those charges are from his grandma and his grandpa for stabbing them.
So yeah, that's the clip of her alleging that Dkane had gotten her pregnant while she...
You did what? You stabbed your grandparents? Why? What could possibly be that bad that you have to stab your grandparents just to get your point across? Oh my god. Yeah, throw this nigga in gang unit, bro. Matter of fact, yeah, throw this nigga in gang unit. Put this nigga with the cartel, actually.